Hi guys, today I'd like to talk about equality and why it's a failed idea. Uh, it is a bit controversial topic. Many people they're not gonna like it, but yes, I think it will be interesting enough in order to explore why the world is not working exactly how many people would like to. Uh, yes, let's break it down step by step in order to, yeah, have logical reasoning behind this outrageous claim. And I think many people subconsciously they know what I'm saying, but they they won't admit to themselves and to others this simple reality that we have. Well, equality is a nice ideology, nice concept that we always like to believe, because it does encourage that not no one is superior towards others, that there is no one ahead of you. You're not behind. Yes, like you have your share in this world, and no one is better than you, that kind of mentality. And again, like nothing wrong with having that idea, since well, it is encouraging for people to see the world in terms of fairness, how you treat each other, like how you should behave, and how we should get along with one another. Wonderful, isn't it? Unfortunately, the reality is that we live in completely different scenarios, even based on what continent and where we are coming from. like uh, eh, Based on only this little detail, everything changes drastically, isn't it? How can you claim that we are equal when a person, or let's say from England, born, has already a massive advantage towards those people who was born in Africa, let's say, right? uh, like uh, when we uh, claiming that we are equal, we have to understand that, well, based on your background and how you were raised, and what kind of education you have had, it's already gonna determine some of your future, and those things that yeah like will allow you to be on a side that, well, you would like to be, or not. Of course, when I'm saying this, I understand that it's like a potential. Nothing is guaranteed, and no matter where you're coming from, everything will change, one way or another, whether it's gonna be for the better or for the worse part. But yes, equality, it is one of those things that it is failing us, is because we don't understand it like enough in order to even claim those things. In fact, I'll tell you a little secret. People don't like to be equal. They don't want to be equal. It's one of those shocking news that I'll tell you, that those people who claiming that they want equality, they are the most who seeking inequality once they get there. like uh, it's very interesting how it works. And I'm personally a person who, well, I would like to see the world in terms of equality and those things that, well, people have more in fairness, like equal rights, opportunities, no discrimination, all those things that, unfortunately, they are not perfect. But there is a reason why I'm saying all this stuff in this video, right? Is because well, the reality is that people, they are not equal, and probably they never will be equal. Uh, Depending on your environment, will dictate how much this ideology will work. Okay, if we touch, for instance, Scandinavian countries, there, yes, equality works a little bit better, simply because yeah, like the environment is small enough. Okay, small enough. People, like, they are willing to work with each other in order to compromise with certain things when the scale is not that big. Okay, so for them it's working to some degree, but even there, obviously that there are certain differences in classes among some families, and yes, they understand perfectly that some of them, they having more, some of them they having less, but those who having less in Scandinavia, they are not complaining that much, because, well, the life is good enough in order to claim that they are equal to some degree. But they know they are not, but they're not saying that much because it works in their favor, thanks to the environment and government. But how can you talk about equality in much bigger countries, let's say like China or India? That they have a much more complicated system where, yes, people have to obey, especially in China, with those things they've been told. And yes, people want to be treated fairly. People wants to be treated with equality in mind. But again, competition is out there, and if you're not qualified enough, well, you're not equal enough then. And that's, I think, fair enough when we talk about these terms. If we're touching equality, you should ask yourself, are those people qualified to be equal with others or not? Those claims that they are making, helping them to be equal in the environment that they are making so much fuss about, or not, or they just want to get something from nothing, and yes, say it from a political point of view, that yes, they deserve to be equal, although they're not doing enough from their part in order to be in that position. You see how it works when we have right ideas, but we're not executing enough from our own part in order to follow those wonderful ideas that we strongly want to believe, and yes, to have in our lives. But like I said, from my humble observation, people, they don't want to be equal. In fact, in the Western world, it is encouraged not to be equal, to push through your ambitious goals. Yes, and the more difference you have from others, the better you are among the rest. Which, honestly, I'm not completely disagree with this mentality. Yes, it's a bit extreme from time to time, but it does work to improve our environment in such a way that people actually, they have motivation, and they want to stand out, and yes, to prove to themselves and to others what they are made of. In India, it is a different story a little bit, because they have too much democracy, and well, when the country is corrupted enough, yeah, like what kind of equality we can talk about here, right? Like everything is like crystal clear. Whoever has enough connections, resources, whatever, like they are like meant to be like completely different league, and yes, they doing everything that is possible to keep that uh, difference among others. Like whatever, like you think about these scenarios, it is all about survival, and yes, like people have their own conflict of interest. So when that happens, we have to understand this reality in order to, well, ironically, to make things more like fair and equal from like our part, if we would like to. Like if you truly want to have equality, and yes, that's the same, like applies for ladies and like females, because like if you truly want to be equal, then take the responsibility from your part, do your part, and yeah, enjoy the equality if that's what you are after. But I have strong belief that you don't want to have that equality that we just mentioned, because yeah, it's like not strong enough. The payoff is small towards that effort that you have to put in, right? So that's where like individualistic qualities coming from, why some people getting like much bigger success than others, and why those people who have less success, they want to have yeah, like those equalities and those things that yeah, they believe they deserve from other people, which is going back to the idea of like Robin Hood and yeah, like taking from the rich, give it to the poor. But over centuries, we already seen that like this ideology proves nothing. Like it does nothing, and yes, like people like making the same mistakes over and over again, despite of those yeah, conditions and opportunities, well, that they're arising from yeah, like the ideology of taking from one side, given to another, and yeah, like uh, have equality in that regard. Like we live in today in a world where the practical solution is that if you want to contribute uh, and help others, just do your part, be on the right track, so that you are willing to help others with that equality who have less than you. That's if you want. If you don't, well, please do not say that yeah, like we have to be equal, and yes, those who are better than you, they are evil, and they those things that belongs to them, they should be taken away from them, because yes, they have too much. That's a wrong mindset, and like ironically, it like holds you back from your own success. So uh, please understand this from practical perspective, in order to have the right changes for yourself, for your environment, and for those people that you take you like take like you care about. Uh, because otherwise you're gonna be in this loop forever, where everything like changes, but not in in a direction that you like to see. And like when you see those changes, you're gonna like despite them, curse them, because yeah, they are not representing your reality. But realities we have to understand, we have to break it down in such a way so that we're not gonna become a victim of reality. Because how many people we are seeing today that they are victims of their own personalities and characters. That's not what you want to have in your life. And yes, I discourage you to be on that side of life, because that's very very bad reality, and yes, future that is waiting for you. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Stay tuned. Bye.